Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Reagan and this is my channel, Mer Reads, and today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Gratitude Tag. Yeah. So this is actually a tag that one of my really good friends on Booktube, Mer Reads, created, and she is just a whole queen. Her mind, I don't understand it. I really don't half the time. She is absolutely amazing. I love her to death. She's so sweet, and she wanted to create this tag so that small creators on Booktube are able to support each other and share the love. So if you're watching this, you should recreate it, and I officially tag anyone who watches this because it's so great to support other small creators on Booktube, and the community is just so amazing as it is. So if you want to recreate this, you definitely should. And if you're a large booktuber, I challenge you to also recreate it and show some love to some smaller booktubers that you love. So I will have all of the questions linked down below, and all of the booktubers that I talk about also linked down below so that you can find their channels and subscribe to them, of course. Let's just go ahead and start with the first question. So the first question is, which booktuber has the best aesthetic? And for this one, I have two people. I think I have two creators for each question because I just couldn't pick just one. But for this one, I have to say Mel from Mer Reads. I think this might have been what Mer chose for this question as well, but I do love her aesthetic. It's just like the video quality is just like crisp and nice, and the audio quality is perfect, and she's just so beautiful, and her books behind her are so cute, and just the aesthetic of her videos is quite nice, and I really love her thumbnails and just the way that she talks. I don't know, her aesthetic is quite nice. She's also an amazing booktuber, so you should just subscribe to her for everything else that she brings to the table. The second person I have for this question is Katie McPike. She has very aesthetically pleasing videos. Her shelves behind her are like black, and she has this like really pretty like garland thing behind her, and her books just are set up so nicely, and it's just a vibe. It really is. And her thumbnails, like you can see all of the thumbnails next to each other, like all have just kind of the similar vibe, and they all like look kind of similar and match, and I just love that. Whenever you go to her page, it's just like everything is in order, everything matches, and me as somebody who appreciates aesthetic and likes things to look a certain way, I love that about her thumbnails and about her videos, and she also has great content, so you should just go subscribe to her as well. The next question is, which booktuber has the best editing? And again, I have two people for this question, and the first one is Izzy from Izzy's Ink. She is like quite funny. Her videos, the way that she edits them is just so funny. Like when she's saying something, she'll like change the way her voice sounds, or she'll like change the color of the screen, and she'll like flip her picture. She's great. It just keeps you like engaged because it's pretty funny, and you're just kind of like always on the edge of your seat because you don't know what's happening next. But she is so funny, and her editing skills are just like on fire. Like if I edited all my videos like that, it would take me hours. It would not be pretty. So please just go subscribe to her, solely because she probably spends hours editing her videos, but they're amazing, and she's so cute and she's so funny, and I just adore her. So go subscribe to Izzy's Ink. The second person that I have for this question is Kelsey from I Read Today. She is also hilarious. Her humor is like top tier. She edits her videos in a way as well that it like accentuates her humor and just like really pushes it out to the forefront, and she like includes some Vine audio sometimes in her videos, and I'll be like, oh my god, I remember that Vine. And she's just so sweet and so cute, and I love her videos. I feel like I'm gonna say she's so cute like 10 million times in this video because everyone on Booktube is just so cute, and I just want to squeeze them. But anyways, she is really precious, and her videos are so good. I think the most recent one is about like she's reading the Disney Kingdom Keepers series. I never read those when I was a kid, but just the whole video is just so funny. She's so funny, and the way that she edits is just, okay, You just go subscribe to her. The next question is, which booktuber do you love to watch for their personality? And again, I have two people for this. The first one is the Roomies Digest, and it is two girls who are roommates, and they've only made one video so far. It's their Booktube newbie tag, but they are hilarious. Like, them together is so funny and so cute because they're like, they seem like they could be polar opposites, but like also the same. Like, they're just like, the way that they banter with each other on screen is so funny, and I just really love their personality. They just seem like such fun people to be around, and I want to be their besties. So you should go subscribe to them because I'm sure more content will be coming soon, but their Booktube newbie tag was so enjoyable because their personality was just like so great. The next person I have for this question is Haley Hughes. I'm pretty sure this is also who Mer chose for this prompt, but I could not choose Haley for this one. Haley is a gem, like a literal gem. She is so funny. Her videos are hilarious. Her personality just pops off in her videos, and I just really admire that. I think that a lot of times it's really hard for even me to show you guys my personality through a video because I don't know if it's weird showing my personality when I'm by myself, but her personality pops off. It is there, it is evident. She's hilarious. Go subscribe to her. She's a whole queen. I love her. I'm obsessed with Haley. The next question is, who has super original content? And of course, the queen of all queens of content has to be Mer from Mer Reads, my literal idol. I'm obsessed with her. She is so just amazing. Her mind blows my mind away. Like, the amount of creativity and the amount of just content that she has waiting to like just come out of her is unbelievable. I mean, it's incredible. Her video ideas that she's told me about are just amazing. Her mind does not belong in this world. It really doesn't. So go subscribe to her if you want some creative, original content. Also, I love you for making this tag. The next question is, who has the best reading vlogs? And for this one, I have, again, two people. And the first one is M from Perfect Paperbacks. I love her vlogs. I think that's like mostly what her content is weekly reading vlogs, and they're so enjoyable to watch. She also has an Irish accent, which when people have accents, I feel like I watch them more because I just love listening to their sound of their voice. Like, it's just different, and I enjoy listening to the accent that they have. And she has an Irish accent, and it's so beautiful, and she's so cute, and I love her videos. Her vlogs are really entertaining. I don't think we always have the same exact reading taste, but I literally don't care because her vlogs are so good and so entertaining. So you should subscribe to her for some really good weekly reading vlogs. The next person I have for this one is Bambina Katrina. She also has a few reading vlogs on her channel, and I think she's like fairly new to booktube as well, but her videos are very nice. Okay, they're kind of aesthetically pleasing as well. I kind of considered putting her in that category as well, but of course I needed her to be in this one because I really do enjoy her reading vlogs. I haven't watched her two most recent ones because I don't know if they're like spoiler free, and I'm not trying to be spoiled when it comes to Crooked Kingdom, but I have watched her past reading vlogs, and she is just so sweet and so just, I'm not going to say cute because I've said cute like every single time, but she is so I almost said it again. Her vlogs are super entertaining. She's just really entertaining to watch. Yeah, you should just go subscribe to her. Next up is, who is the funniest booktuber that you watch? And of course, the number one person I have to say for this one is Mary Grace from MG's Library. This is my baby. I love her. Our humor is like just one and the same. Everything that comes out of her mouth, I literally pee my pants because she is so freaking funny, and I just love her. I'm obsessed with her. I'm so glad we're friends because if we weren't, I would be like constantly begging her to be my friend because she's hilarious, and even like just regular content, she's like funny within the regular content, and I'm just obsessed with her. She is amazing. Hold please. I have my beverage now, and if you subscribe to her, you'll understand what that means. She is absolutely amazing, freaking hilarious. Just go subscribe to her. Her content is also really original, and she's amazing. She's so loving, she's so kind, and she really makes that known in her videos, and I love that, and I appreciate that in a booktuber. So go subscribe to MG. The other person that I have for this question is Man Carrying Thing. I found this booktube maybe a week ago and I am so glad I did because this guy is so freaking funny. It's called Man Carrying Thing, and the like 2 videos I've watched of him so far, he's like carrying something. One of the videos I watched, he's like carrying a pancake, just like literally a pancake, he's just eating it. And I don't think our reading tastes are the same. Like he reads more fantasy and sci-fi, but I literally don't care because he's so funny that I will just watch his videos just to hear him talk and make jokes and just enjoy his humor in those videos. So if you want to laugh, you should subscribe to Man Carrying Thing. The next question is, who is the best reviewer? So somebody who can tell you something about a book, and even if it's not something you normally would have picked up, you just have to read it because the way that they explain it and the way that they talk to you about it just makes you want to read the book. And the first person I have for this one is Jess from Books Past Bedtime. She and I have similar reading tastes, but there's some things that she reads that I don't necessarily read all the time. I know she enjoys thrillers, but I'm not a huge thriller fan. Like I'll read maybe one thriller a month where she reads like 4 or 5. But when she talks about books, I listen. She has not liked books that I have, but I still value her rating system and the way that she reviews her books because I trust her, and I think that she rates and reviews books really well. Like I think she really takes into account a lot of things that I wouldn't have taken into account, and so whatever she says, I'm like, yes ma'am, I believe you. So if she raves about a book, I am likely to pick it up even if it's not something that I normally would have picked up. The next person I have for this question is Kara from Books with Kara. She was my first friend on Booktube. My heart, I love her. She hasn't posted any videos like recently, but I know she's been super busy with school and she's kind of been like taking a step back a little bit and limiting how much she devotes to YouTube. But I know that she is still gonna maybe post a few videos here and there, but she has a lot of old videos on her channel that you could just go back and binge. But you should subscribe to her because she is so sweet, and when she talks to me about a book, I'm like, okay, yeah, like I trust her. Same kind of reasons that I talked about with Jess, but when she talks about a book, I believe her because I feel like her rating scale and her rating system is just like really proportionate, and I trust what she says. When she tells me I'm gonna like a book, I'm like, okay, sure, I'm gonna go for it. So I definitely have to say Kara for this one, but she hasn't posted any recently, but you should still go check out her channel and subscribe to her. The very last question is, who is a booktuber who has a similar reading taste to you or your tastes are aligned? And I again have 2 people for this one, and the first one is Laura from Laura's Library Card. She reads romance. I think she read some other genres as well, but the romances that she does like to read, I also like to read, and I enjoy that aspect of her videos. She's also just so cute, and I just love watching her just for her personality, and just like listening to her talk is just so fun to me. I love her. I think her videos are amazing, and again, her reading taste and mine are very similar. So you should definitely check out Laura's Library Card, especially if you enjoy my content and the kind of books that I read. You will probably enjoy Laura's as well. And the last person I have for this prompt is Naima from Naima's Reads. She also is a romance booktuber, and she enjoys a lot of the same books that I enjoy, and her reading style is very close to mine. We both really enjoy dark romances, so I always know if I'm in the mood for one, I'm like, Naima, what should I read next? And she's always there to give me a recommendation, and so you should definitely subscribe to her down below. She's also freaking hilarious, and her content is good, her vlogs are good, everything about her channel is good, honestly, so you should just subscribe to her. But just know that we have similar reading tastes, so again, if you like my content and my book taste, then you will definitely like Naima's taste and her content as well. But she's also just an amazing soul, and I'm obsessed with her, so you should subscribe to her. Well, that concludes my Booktube Gratitude Tag. Again, I am so thankful for all of you small booktubers out there who are creating content. Don't give up because your videos are amazing, and I thoroughly enjoy them, and I love them, and I love you. A big thank you to Mer from Mer Reads for creating this tag and giving us a way to support small booktubers and small creators out there. And again, if you're watching this, I officially tag you, and anyone that I mentioned in this video, you are also tagged if you haven't been already. And lastly, if you are a big booktuber, I really challenge you to make this video as well, and make sure that you shout out your favorite small booktubers because they deserve all the love and support out there. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.